Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Today we are looking at the Hatchling maintenance droid. So this was a common zero G maintenance droid produced by the Verpine Roach Company, based on a very popular line of droids used by the Verpine hives. The Hatchling was a single-minded but highly useful droid, much larger than average maintenance droids. The Hatchling found its home in busy spaceports and shipyards. Space Sporting the common insectile design scheme in use by the Roach Company. This six-armed droid was the equivalent of a WED Treadwell in space, though too large to be a benefit to most light freighter captains. Larger ships were known to carry a few outfitted with blasters. These modified drones were sent out with the sole purpose of hunting Minox feeding off the ships. Starforge Station, a popular shadow port, was known to have 3 dozen of these droids in service repairing ships and performing general maintenance. So, all this comes to us from the Xanabar's Fantastic Technology Droids, which is from West End Games, as noted from the series that brought us the Starforge Station. And I don't remember what book series that was or who the authors were, because quite often when we had a series of books like that, we would have a couple different authors working together. Not a lot to start off here. Getting into our D6 stats, we'll see what we have here today. All right, so looking at the Hatchling maintenance droid, um, we have a zero G maintenance droid, again by the Roach Company. Um, Dexterity is going to be a 2D to start with. Blaster skill is a 5D for blasters. Welding tools is 7D, and dodge is a 4D. We have a knowledge of mechanical being at a 1D. Perception is a 2, which is our galactic standard. A search of 4D. Strength is a 4D, and technical again is a 1D. Equipped with the repulsor lift thruster package, allows movement in atmosphere with a flight ceiling of 10 meters. Thruster package allows movement in space. Has 6 arms, wielding or a welding laser, which goes out to zero point 0.3 meters for range and does 8D in damage. Has various repair appendages fitted for specific missions. A broadband transmitter for a transmitter receiver package, a repair database, which adds an extra 1D to all repair skill rolls for spacecraft, a move of 6 in an atmosphere and 15 in space. Keep in mind, our 10 is our base humanoid movement speed. The size is 2 meters long, comes in at a cost of 2,050 credits. And again, this is all from Xanabar's Fantastic Technology. Some of the nice things that we get from some of these books, and things I didn't realize until a couple of years ago, that West End Games worked with a lot of the authors. So when authors would come forward to George Lucas and say, "Hey, I want to write a book about XYZ, whatever that happens to be," he would send them over to West End Games because they, in the background, were flushing out, along with a lot of the authors, a lot of the background information that we get from Star Wars that we take for granted today. Some of the same reason why I had started doing all the videos that I do is because of all the information that they have created, where George was happy to have them kind of come up with it. He works on the story that we follow, just a small crew going about their mission to overthrow the Galactic Empire and restore the Republic. Um, but having all the stuff that they helped to create and the background stuff and everything else is just kind of wonderful, and really brings into the scope of how much effort was really put into getting the entire universe to feel as awe-inspiring as we remember it today. So with that being said, thank you so very much for joining me today. It's always wonderful having you here. I hope you're doing well, and I will see you in the next video.